Darn, he got distracted. He was playing really cute just a minute ago. Oh, and Mom's back. Hi, Mom.
Hi. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. Don't eat my knee. Bouncy, bouncy.
What's Mommy doing?
Bouncy, bouncy. 1, 2, 3.
He was totally distracted, didn't even notice. Where's Mommy? Where's your mommy?
Hi. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Like, oh, don't eat me. Oh no. That was a lot of slobber.
There's kisses.
Oh. Where are you going? Oh, that's my face. Plop. Are you stuck? Are you stuck? Is that better? Yeah? Oh, good. Oh no, you're coming to get me. Oh no, oh no. Not my face. Oh, that's my face. Ah.
Hi, buddy. No, you stay with Mommy. Did she get you?
Hi. Flying baby. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. That's a lot of slobber. Whoop. Food. Whoop. Food. Whoop. You're heavy. Yes, you are. Don't eat my pillow. Don't eat my pillow.
Carson, no computer. Go back to the pillow. It was cute. Keep playing with the pillow, little punk. He was grabbing it with his teeth and pulling it away from Sarah. It was really funny. Somebody wouldn't let his mom finish putting his jammies on him. So he's just wearing this silly little robe. Aren't you, bud? Oh, Bonk. That looked like it hurt. He says, I don't know how to do this. I don't know what to do when my head gets stabbed by the corner of a box. Well, he seems okay. Hi, baby. What you doing? You just standing there in your little robe? I'm really glad those are packed in really tight so he can't pull them out. Because those books are a little heavy. They're not your books, buddy. Hi, little naked boy. So, couple funny stories.
It's been a rough couple days. Okay, so Saturday, today's Monday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Saturday, I had to make dinner. I hate cooking. I was really stressed out for some reason. I don't remember why. And, I ended up burning dinner. And so we had to restart it. And we had run out of garlic, so we had to just use garlic powder and stuff. And it was just kind of... But we survived that. Nothing super crazy happened yesterday, right?
No.
And then today...
So, do you have something from earlier today? Or is it just the tonight thing?
Just tonight, you tell me.
Okay, so tonight, for my class, because it's the last class for my couples class, was tonight, and we were having a waffle party. So every time that I've TA'd, well, okay, not every time I've TA'd a dance class, but most of the times that I TA'd a dance class, the teacher would have a waffle party on the last day, during the final. And it always worked really well, and she'd always, she'd bring in, a gallon jug with waffle batter, and we'd I'd make it there because I was the TA, and so I'd stand there and make waffles the whole time, and it always worked really well. So I figured, okay, I'll do it, right? So first, I come home early so that I can help to get it all ready before we go back to class.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
He did, because it would have been a disaster.
Yeah, so we're like making it and having to figure out how to get it in the gallon jug. And our funnel actually had too small of a nozzle for it to like just pour into. So we ended up having to use
We used one of the cups from my breast pump.
Yeah, so this is our nozzle thing, and it's too small. So we ended up having to use a little breast pump thing. So it's in here. Our little nozzle right there. And that one worked a lot better. It was a good thing Sarah remembered that she had that extra nozzle in there. So no funnel, whatever. Okay. So we do it and we get them all into these guys, right? Here's one of our gallon jug. And we filled it all the way to the top. Well, guess what? This stuff expands. We didn't know. So it's like, yeah, first it started just coming out, so we scoop it out, and then we put the lid on it, and the thing just like looks like it's gonna explode at any second. So we caught it and we opened it. Thankfully, Sarah opened it over the sink instead of just opening it like I probably would have, because it all just started like all out and
no,
like.
Actually, I think I did just open it.
Oh, did you? And then rushed it over there?
Yeah, I didn't realize it was gonna come that much out.
It was so ridiculous. It's like going everywhere. And so we ended up scooping it out and scooping it into, we put it into this other little milk thing. So we had that, and we ended up taking out a whole lot of it because we like took out some and then it kept like getting bigger, and so we're like, oh dear. So we took a whole bunch out. And so then, now it's like 10 minutes before I'm like supposed to start class. Right? And it takes a few minutes to drive there. And so I'm like rushing things down to the car, and I come back up for the baby last, and Sarah's like freaking out because she hates planning things and trying to get things ready because it's stressful and she doesn't like stress.
Late.
Yeah, exactly. So
And it makes a huge mess. Look at that.
yeah, oh no, it's true. This whole mess. Okay, not all of it is from that, but a lot of it. Okay.
Yeah.
So I finally come up and I get the baby last. And I get him down to the car, and as I'm putting him in the car, I feel something squishy on my hand, which is nasty. And it's like, my brain immediately goes into panic mode, because I don't like poop. I actually have a really hard time with poop. And so, especially when it's like on me, and I like look down, and there is just a ton of his poop all over my hand. And I'm like, I just kind of like freeze up, and Sarah comes down, and I'm just like, he had a blowout, and I don't know what to do. And I'm like holding him out kind of with like one hand, and like my other arm was hooked under his armpit because I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, and there's poop on my hands, and oh, it was bad. And so we're like trying to kind of wipe him up a little bit, and we put down paper towels on his thing because we have to get there because it's now like 5 minutes before I have to start class, and we're still at home. And so we like try to clean him up a little bit, and we like put the paper towels down, and oh, it was.
Yeah, so I didn't even change his diaper until we got there. I just took him to the bathroom, like, because we had to get Christopher to. Hi.
Yeah, and actually they ended up dropping.
Yes, we're talking about you. What were you saying?
So she ended up dropping me off at the door, or like at the little drop-off area, and then going to park, so that I could run in and wash my hand and then start class. And, hi, are you trying to climb up over the couch?
Hi.
He's funny.
Yeah, so...
Anyway.
Yeah.
So then, it gets better, okay? So then I start my class, and this class is 2 hours long instead of just... So it's 2 hours once a week instead of the 1 hour twice a week classes, which is how most of them are. And, so I go in the first hour we teach, and it was great. Sarah got there just in time for me to teach the last step using her. She's been acting as my TA because like apparently everybody works during that time that I needed a TA for. So anyway, so what was I saying?
First hour you taught.
Oh yeah, so first hour I taught, and then we have the little party as I start doing the finals. And those are going really well. And then I'd only wanted like one other couple to bring a waffle iron, but then 2 or 3 others brought them, so we had 4. And they plugged them all in along one wall, and they blew the fuse on that wall.
So they got plug them all in on the other wall.
Well, the first wall actually wasn't working.
Okay.
So first we tried one wall that was closer to me, and it wasn't working. So they took it over to the other side, where they were working, and they blow that fuse. And so then they take them outside in the hallway, and they have them all like lined up in the hall. And basically, after a little bit, one of the little worker people in the building come over, and they're like, "Who's in charge in here?" And I'm like, "Oh, I am." And they're like, "So you're not allowed to cook in this building except in one of the kitchen areas." So now we're like, "Oh, great. Now we can't even make all the waffles." And yeah, so it was an adventure.
Right.
I think we managed to make enough waffles to keep everybody happy, which is good. But it means that my Wednesday class, on Wednesday we're having one in my morning class, and that one we're going to have to make them tomorrow night. I'm going to have to make a whole bunch of waffles and take them all in with me, which is not going to be as much fun. Hey, little man, what you doing? Hi.
It was also funny because Colson was super frustrating today. Like, he'd come home early, right? But for the first little bit, he had to work, like entering grades and stuff. And I was still working. There was a report that I had to get done. I work as a medical transcriptionist. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that. And so we're both trying to work, and Colson's just getting into everything. So we finally brought his little booster chair into the living room here to set him in so that Chris could watch him there. And it was just kind of, yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
It's been a stressful day.
At one point, because he really likes my laptop, so I had put this little bin thing in front of him, because he'll climb up and stand on the couch and then kind of like shuffle his way over until he can reach to the laptop. And so I'd put this in the way, and suddenly at one point, he is standing in it. Like, while standing, without like moving much, he managed to get inside of this thing and stand in it, staring at me and fussing. Just like this. Come here, Bubba. Woo! Crash. We made it. Say hi to the camera. Hi, camera. No, you don't get the iPad. Take it away. Okay. So, yeah, and like, he shouldn't have been able to do that. It was ridiculous how much he wanted to get my laptop. Where are you going? Ah. Are you going to get Dad socks? So, yeah, it's been kind of a crazy day. My wife's had a crazier week. I'd forgotten that you burned dinner on Saturday.
Yeah. Fun stuff.
Whew. Whew. What happened? I got him. What happened, baby?
Being a parent is scary.
I gotcha. I got your leg. Ha! 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 Baby.
He just wants my phone.
Oh, yeah. And the iPad, which you're holding. Although he doesn't know what it is because it's the gray side.
Yeah, he's looking at my phone.
Mm-hmm.
No. No.
It's also annoying because he seems to think that no means you can have this if you try harder.
It's almost bedtime, huh?
Yep. You're noisy. Hi guys. So, we just realized that tonight we ran to the store 3 times since like 6 o'clock this evening.
This is a continuation of the waffle party story.
So we're working on the waffles for my class tomorrow morning because I had already told them we were gonna have a waffle party, and then found out that I can't cook the waffles there. So we've had to make a whole bunch of waffles. We made 18 that worked.
Yeah.
And we probably had like 3 or 4 that didn't, that Sarah's already eaten more than half of. And Colson ate some too. But, so we're making these, and, well, first, just before we started making them, I realized, I wanted to get a like little thank you card for my TA, and I forgot to do that, so I had to run to the store to get one. And then I get back, and then we're making the waffles, and we realize, oh no, we're gonna run out of batter after only making like 5 of these. And we need at least 18 so that we can half them, and everybody gets a half, and that should cover it, I think. I hope.
Hopefully.
We'll find out. And so I had to run back to the store to get more powder. And then we realized, after I get back and we've made a bunch more waffles, we realized, we're almost out of oil now. And I had picked up other baking stuff while at the store, but not oil. And so
We weren't anywhere near out of oil when we started.
so then Sarah has to run back to the store to get more oil.
Which we didn't actually need. We did end up getting just enough.
Yeah, we had just enough of everything to make it. Oh.
But man, yeah, it was crazy. Those ones that didn't work, and Colson was making it difficult getting into everything. You saw me cleaning up the DVDs. He loves those. He loves to pull them off.
Which we're more okay with than when he's attacking my laptop or the computer.
I'm just afraid he's gonna step on one and break it one of these days.
Probably. But that's okay, it's just one of the lichen ones.
No! I like those! I have to indoctrinate Colson
You like
to
the
like
lichen?
them. Yeah. I'm a lichen the lichen.
Anyway.
And then I made cookies, but they kind of taste like roasted peppers and onions because I roasted peppers and onions on that pan. But they're supposed to be pumpkin cookies.
So now we have pepper-flavored pumpkin cookies. And they don't seem to bother her.
Week,
It really has. Sarah's having a really hard time this week. But don't worry, because Friday I don't have school. I'll still be on campus all day, but I don't have school.
Oh, I forgot Saturday is a reading day.
Yeah, it's Friday and Saturday. So it's really annoying. They have these reading days, which are like 2 days off at the end of the semester before finals so that you can study. But then they're like, Saturday is a reading day. And it's like, no, Saturday's always our day off. Saturday cannot be a reading day. You should give us Monday off for the reading day. But no. Not that it really matters to me because I don't really study.
Well, you don't really have to anymore.
I know. I didn't
All his classes are animation.
I didn't really study much before either. Except for certain classes. There's like 4 or 5 classes that I've really had to study for while I've been here. Because I'm a genius. Totally. Water, 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 water.
I married a weirdo.
It's your fault. You knew what I was.